Hello everyone! In this video, we are going to explore a role that's emerging very fast in the AI world, prompt architect. You may be just a prompt users, or already prompt engineers, or even senior prompt engineers. But the next level that is emerging is the prompt architect. If prompt engineers are like skilled coders, then prompt architects are like the system designers and city planners of AI. By the end of this video, you'll know what a prompt architect actually does, how it's different from a prompt engineer, real world examples, and how you can grow from prompt engineer to prompt architect. Let's jump in. Most of us started with AI by typing into a single chat box. One user, one prompt, one answer. But real products don't work like that anymore. We now have multiple agents, tools, databases, and policies all working together. So companies are realizing it's not enough to have a few clever prompts. They need architects who can design the entire AI interaction ecosystem. That's where the prompt architect comes in. A prompt architect is the person who designs how AI will behave across an entire product or even across an entire organization. They don't just craft one perfect prompt. They define how multiple prompts, agents, tools, and data sources all work together under a set of rules and policies. They sit at the intersection of business needs, technical constraints, and responsible AI behavior. Think of them as the AI systems architect with prompts as one of their main building materials. So, how is a prompt architect different from a prompt engineer? A prompt engineer focuses on a specific task: tuning a chatbot, improving a RAG prompt, fixing hallucinations for one feature. A prompt architect steps back and asks, how should all of our AI agents behave? What tools should they use? What rules should they follow? How do we make this scalable and safe? So, prompt engineer is like a coder working on functions. Prompt architect is like a software architect designing the entire application. Let's walk through step by step how a prompt architect tackles their work. First, understand. This means spending real time mapping out business goals, who the users are, and how success will be measured. No coding yet, just deep listening and note taking. Next, design the system. Are we building a single agent, or will we have a crew of specialized agents for different tasks? What tools, what data, what models do they need to get the job done? With the big picture in place, it's time for frameworks, prompt templates, reusable blocks for policies or tone, and clear guardrails so the AI stays on track. Then comes collaboration. No prompt architect works alone. You will be working hand in hand with the engineers and product teams to turn your blueprint into reality, making sure it fits both technical limits and user needs. Fifth is evaluation. A great system has built-in tests, monitoring, and human review for tricky cases, so you catch mistakes before they hit users and can always answer, is this working? Finally, you evolve the system. New tools, new data, changing business needs, continuous improvement is part of the job. You watch, you tweak, and you scale the system to support more teams or use cases. In short, understand the problem, design the system, build solid frameworks, collaborate with everyone, evaluate what you ship, and never stop evolving your AI ecosystem. That's what makes a true prompt architect. Let's walk through the real growth journey toward becoming a prompt architect. Level 1: Prompt user. You're using ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, all these tools. You play around with the prompts, try examples, and start seeing what works and what doesn't. Level 2: Prompt engineer. At this stage, you are designing prompts with the intention. You build prompts for tasks, workflows, even product features. You start learning frameworks like RAG, few shot prompting, tool calling, and structured outputs. Level 3: Senior prompt engineer. Here you focus on writing stable system prompts, reusable templates, and guardrails. You think about versioning, testing, and logging your prompt behavior. Level 4: prompt architect. This is where you move from single prompts to systems. You design multi-agent workflows, define standards, create prompt frameworks, and work with the multiple teams to keep everything consistent and safe. And that's a realistic and very achievable roadmap for anyone who wants to grow into a future AI professional. The future of AI isn't just about who can write the cleverest single prompt. It's about designing systems such as multiple agents, tools, and data, safety, and governance, all aligned with the real business needs. That's the job of a prompt architect. If you're already doing prompt engineering, you are closer than you think. Start thinking in terms of systems, templates, and guardrails. Build small prototypes, learn what works, and then scale your ideas across teams. If this video helped you see your next level, consider sharing it with someone who's also serious about their future in AI. Support the channel, like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Thanks for watching.